社長たちかな。はーい。
ドーム公演おめでとう。
No, 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 no! Wait!
I did not expect an episode to hit this hard from something that brought me this. But it did, and now I'm crying because of it. I can't remember a show that made me cry this hard. The closest contender I can think of is probably the Violet Evergarden movie, but that gave me tears of happiness. This right here, this gave me tears of sadness. I mean, going into the show, I was aware of the reincarnation plot point. I mean, even if you didn't, it kind of made it obvious in the beginning. I also knew that there was going to be some absurd humor thrown in, knowing that the creators also worked on Kaguya-sama. So with those two pieces, I kind of assumed that Oshi No Ko was going to be a really polished comedic show that poked holes at the idol industry. And while it is that, this story apparently has a lot more to tell, and I'll get into that later. The production behind this episode was superb. The animation, the background music, and even the idol songs that were used. Everything about it screams quality, and I really appreciated it. I mean, you could tell when the production team cares when they made the first episode an hour and 20 minutes long. All the character designs were great too. Ai looked great, Ruby and Aqua having that same star on only one of their eyes. Even that pathetic excuse of a human being's design was pretty decent, honestly. But the writing. Oh, the writing. I cannot stress how good the comedy was. Almost all the jokes in the show landed for me, and that doesn't happen quite often. I don't often like comedic shows, but when they're done right, boy is it a fun time. I also thought Ruby's short arc near the end was great too. Now getting a second chance at life, she's finally able to fulfill many of the dreams she had while she was in the hospital. Oshi No Ko was able to perfectly blend humor and emotional beats like this, and it helped me appreciate those moments a lot more. I can't imagine a show constantly being depressing or constantly being happy without becoming boring in the process. These jokes are needed to add contrast to these moments and make them hit more and help them blend a bit better. And bro, the twist at the end.
なんとなく別れた男に連絡を取ってみた。
No, God! No, God, please, no!
時
No!
代に決まってるでしょ。
No! No!
I also did not expect to see the themes that were explored in this episode. Right from the jump, we got some somber tones thrown in amid all the really noteworthy jokes, with Serena coming to terms with the fact that she won't be able to grow up, with Ai constantly smiling to our protagonist as she explains how her entire personality is a lie to an audience. All these dark themes led me to think that Ai wasn't going to be able to continue lying after she gave birth to those two kids, but she just kept going. I was fully expecting Ai to be an idol who hates the parasocial relationship she's developed with her fans. In the beginning of the episode, I thought she was eventually gonna post an "I am not your friend" video, but she wasn't like that at all. I wanted to develop a close bond with her fans. She understood all the compassion being tossed her way, and she wanted to give it back in some way, but she wasn't really able to do so. She was just able to lie about it. Before becoming an idol, she said that throughout her life, she never loved anyone or felt that she was loved in any way. All her career, she kept saying "I love you" to the camera, but never in her life has she ever meant it. No matter how much she wanted to feel that way, she was never able to genuinely feel or express love to anyone. Until that moment, that one final moment, I was finally able to say from the bottom of her heart,
ルビー、アクア、愛してる。
and it was at this moment I knew. This world is fucked, man.
あなたのアイドル、最後はピンチュ。